येतं तिकडून आणि मग ते ओके. नॉन रिन्युएबल एनर्जी resources that exist in the fixed quantity in the earth crust and they completely used up are called as the non-renewable energy sources. Oil, natural gas, coal and the nuclear energy are four types of the non-renewable energy sources. Oil, natural gas are called as a fossil fuel. Crude oil, crude oil is a liquid fossil fuel used to produce the gasoline and the diesel for the vehicle and also manufacturing the plastic. It is found in the rock below the earth's surface and pumped out through the well. Natural gas is also the fossil fuel in the form of the gas consists of the mostly methane and liquid petroleum gas found under the ocean and near to the oil deposit under the surface of the earth. Coal is a solid fossil fuel on the fossilized swamp buried beneath the layer sediments and obtained by digging from the ground. It is used for generating the power plant. Nuclear energy comes from the radioactive element, mainly uranium. It generates the power through the process of nuclear fission, which creates the pressure to run the turbines and generate the nuclear power. Biofuel, this biofuel, that is the fuel obtained from the entire biological mass or the energy that can obtain from the biology. It means that they enter the biomass. The term biofuel refers to the fuel derived from the biomass. The fuel obtained from the biological originate known as the biofuel. It includes the full derived biomass conversion as well as the solid biomass liquid fuel and various biogases. This biofuel could be helped to minimize the utilization of the fossil fuel burning and CO2 production as well as the reduction of the world's dependence on the oil. The biofuels are the major source of energy. If they are used efficiently and properly, they can help to overcome the energy problem in the developing country. As there are a fast development and the improvement in technology, it is possible sustainably to replace the conventional fossil fuel by the help of the biofuel. Types of the biofuel: biogas first. It is the gas obtained from the biological sources, that is the biomass. It is produced by the help of the anaerobic fermentation biomass. It consists of the 50 to 70% methane, 30 to 40% carbon dioxide, and the small amount of hydrogen, nitrogen, and hydrogen sulfide. It is colorless gas produced by the help of the biodegradation of the organic matter. Green waste, agricultural residue like sugarcane, cassava, etc. There are the four stages of the formation of the biogas in the biogas plant under anaerobic conditions such as hydrolysis, acidogenesis, and methanogenesis. For the biogas production, we are very familiar with the methane or the biogas plant. Basically, the rural peoples are very familiar with the biogas plant because there are subsidies are given by the help of the government to these rural people, because these rural people are also having the cattle field, and that's why the whatever the organic waste or whatever the residue that has been obtained from the cattle in the form of the cow dung, that can be utilized as the raw material for the biogas production. And such a type of the biogas production that can able to give rise to the new more alternative for the liquid petroleum gases as far as the fossil fuel concerned. Now the first step, that is hydrolysis. Hydrolysis, that is nothing but the removal of water. This process is done by the help of the hydrolytic bacteria contain hydrolytic enzymes like cellulytic, proteolytic, which degrades complex polymer substances like cellulose, starch and protein, fat etc. into the simple monomer, sugar, amino acids and fatty acid. Second, that is the acidogenesis. This is the second stage of the end product. First stage of the converted into acetate and hydrogen by group of bacteria called as acetogen. These bacteria convert the simple organic material, that is the fatty acid, amino acid, etc. into the acetate and the hydrogen as well as the carbon dioxide. Third one, that is acetogenesis. In order to produce the more acetate, group of bacteria known as the homoacetogen convert the simple compound produced in the first and the second stage into organic compounds such as the acetate, formate, hydrogen and carbon dioxide. And last stage, that is the methanogenesis. In this stage, the conversion of organic compound takes place. This is the last stage. There is the organic conversion of organic compound takes place. The organic compound is converted into the methane, that is the methane main gas. And this process is brought by the help of the particular type of the bacteria, that is the methanogenic bacteria. And so the process is the methanogenesis. Now, after formation, after the end of the methanogenesis, whatever the gas, main gas, that is the methane gas, which is obtained along with the allied gases are there, maybe the hydrogen sulfide, maybe the carbon dioxide, but the main 78% of the entire that main gas, that is a methane, which become the alternative for the entire that fossil fuel. And this can be possible in the rural area, because the rural people, that is they used to have the agriculture, and for the agriculture purpose they have the cattle field, and this cattle field that can give rise to the cow dung, which is utilized as the raw material for the biogas production. Next, that is the bioethanol. Bioethanol is also called as the grain alcohol, because the particular type of the grains that are in the form of the entire what we used to say the cereals and the millets. These grains that can have the ability to give rise the alcohol after fermentation, by the process of the fermentation with the help of the Saccharomyces cerevisiae yeast, it is possible to produce the particular type of the alcohol. And this alcohol that can be directly so called as the bioethanol, so called as the ethyl alcohol. This ethyl alcohol may become the source for the entire that what we used to say the fossil fuel. To such an extent, this blended alcohol, that is the petrol and the entire that ethyl alcohol, 80% of petrol and 20% of ethyl alcohol, that is called as the blended petrol. These blended petrols are also utilized as for the purpose of vehicle as such, as per as the bioethanol concern, which can be used as a bioethanol. It can be produced by the from biomass into liquid fuel, or by the fermentation of the biomass as a starch in the 3 steps, such as hydrolysis of the higher sugar to monosaccharide, that is the glucose. Fermentation of the glucose produce the ethanol and carbon dioxide, and 3rd step, that is the separation and purification of the product. The hydrolysis is carried out by the help of the amylase enzymes, and the fermentation is by the help of the microorganisms like yeast, that is the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, and then product is separated as well as purified as the ethyl alcohols, and it is directly utilized as the bioethanol concern. Biobutanol is a colorless flammable alcohol used in the industry as a solvent. Bioethanol can be produced by the help of the fermentation process by means of bacteria Clostridium acetylobutylicum under the anaerobic conditions, with the help of the raw material like starch as a substrate. For example, agricultural waste like straw, grass, spoiled grains, and the fruits are utilized as a production of the biobutanol. Next, that is the biodiesel. It is designated as a bit 100, can be produced from the plant like Jatropha, Pongamia pinnata, sunflower, palm oil, and animal fat. It is produced by the process of the transesterification, which converts the fat and oil into the biodiesel. The pure biodiesel B100 is the lowest emission diesel fuel and biodegradable. Next, that is the biohydrogen. Hydrogen is produced from the renewable and non-renewable sources. However, non-renewable energy sources to produce the hydrogen are not sustainable. So it is necessary to explore the hydrogen production from the renewable sources. The biological hydrogen is mostly produced at surrounding temperature and pressure because of it is less energy intensive. Very less energy is required. Sustainable and eco-friendly. Various types of raw material with high fraction of the carbohydrate are used for the hydrogen production. For example, lignocellulose, starch, sugar, dairy waste, organic municipal waste, etc. Methods of production of biohydrogen. First, that is water splitting photosynthetic, that is the biophotolysis. Biophotolysis requires only water and sunlight. This process is observed in oxygenic photosynthetic microorganisms such as BGA like chlorella. BGA means blue-green algae like chlorella, Synodesmus, anaben and nostoc, etc. In direct biophotolysis, electrons are transmitted from the photosystem first and second, subsequently produce the hydrogen increase of indirect biophotolysis, increase of in case of indirect biophotolysis, light energy is converted into chemical energy in the form of the carbohydrate, which is reused to produce the hydrogen. Second, that is the anogenic photofermentation. It involves the conversion of light energy to biomass with the production of hydrogen and CO2 with the help of the purple photosynthetic bacteria, that is the rhodobacters. The species is Chloroplexus auranticus. These bacteria capture the solar energy to convert the organic acid into H2. And third one, that is the dark fermentation. This process is brought about by the facultative and obligate anaerobic bacteria, for example, the Clostridium E. coli and the Citrobacter.